Terminal apps are becoming interesting again. Earlier, when we think about a CLI based tool, we mostly imagine a plain command and bunch of arguments that goes with the command. However, tools like AI coding assistant and applications like OpenClaw becoming more interactive directly inside the terminal. And this is where OpenTUI comes in the picture. In this video, we will understand what OpenTUI is, how to get started with OpenTUI, and in the end of the video, I will show you a small TUI app created by me using OpenTUI. By the end of this video, you will get three things. First, you will understand what OpenTUI actually does. Second, how to get started with OpenTUI. Third, you will understand how the basic blocks work, like renderer, components, and interactive things inside the terminal. I am here on the OpenTUI website. This OpenTUI framework is built using Zig programming language and it has TypeScript binding. It also supports React and Solid framework to build terminal-based UI. In order to get started with OpenTUI, since it only supports Bun at this moment, you first need to install Bun on your machine. Once Bun is installed on your local machine, you can run this command bun create TUI -- template react and hit enter. It will ask for the project name. I'll say my OpenTUI project and I'll hit enter. It will install a couple of dependencies and set up the bare minimum project for us. Now I'll first cd into my OpenTUI project and then open Visual Studio Code inside the folder. So this is the minimum things that we get. Now, in order to get started and create our first hello world, I'll go to this GitHub repository, and this GitHub repository has couple of things. First, it has core library with which you can build the OpenTUI terminal based application. Then it supports 3 Solid and React. Since we have started our project with React template, I'll click on this OpenTUI React package and here we will see how to get started with it. This quick start is already here under SRC and TSX. You can see the files are TSX files. So basically whatever you can do in React, you can do it here and see the workings in terminal directly. Let me close this out. In order to run the application, you need to run bun dev command. So I'll come here. Let me just put these two side by side so that we can have better view. I'll say bun dev and it will start the terminal UI. In order to exit from this UI, you will press Ctrl C 2 times. Now, there is some TypeScript configuration that we need to change. For that, I'll copy this optimal TypeScript support for the development and I'll come to this and I'll just select everything and replace it with. Now, let's understand what goes into the index.tsx file. Here we have function app. It returns some JSX or TSX things. In our case, it returns box and this text part and this ASCII fonts. Then it creates a renderer. this renderer basically renders the app component. So whatever goes here will be rendered. Let me run the UI again. You can see this OpenTUI is represented here. If I change this to OpenCode and save this, you will see the UI changed. Yes, it supports hot reloading of the modules. Now let's understand a couple of more concepts. So since we are working with React template, it supports many hooks. One of them is this use renderer. So let me copy this part and go to the code editor. Here I'll just paste those things and let me import few things very quickly. We are seeing an issue here that there is no default import for use effect, and the reason behind it is if I go to package.json, we don't have dev dependencies for Node and React. So I'll just stop my terminal. I'll say bun add @types node and @types React and hit enter. Before that, let me give -d tag for dev dependency, and when I hit enter, and now if I come here, hopefully, yeah, we have the import. And when I save this and run the application, you'll see we have a console here. Whatever logs we put, we can see them here. So let's create a log that we can see. Use keyboard is a hook to capture all the keyboard events. So let me copy this and let me come here. I'll just paste things here and let me import the things. We have installed types node, but I'm not sure why we are getting this error or squiggly line. Basically TypeScript error, may be something is missing from this, but I'll not dwell into that at this point. I'll just do console.log, let's say escape key pressed, and let me save this. Now when I'm on my terminal UI and press escape, you will see escape key pressed into the console. So this is how you can get started. One more thing I want to show you is that we can take the whole thing, okay, and go to src and create component. My bad, component. We can create our own component. I'll say main.tsx, and I'll my bad, let's say export default function main, and let me paste all of these things here. Let me very quickly import the needed things. Okay, and this one. Okay, so looks clean. Let me save this. Now here I'll say return, and I'll call my main component here, and let's import that very quickly. Let's remove the unwanted things from this now. This one, and this one. And when I save this, you'll see we have the same terminal UI, and when I press escape, we see the log as well. So this is how you can create your own components and build the application and the UI that you want. Now, in order to understand what different components are there and what different things that you can use, this GitHub repository page is very useful, and they have a couple of examples about how to handle copy paste, how to handle different keystrokes, focus, blur, how to show code. There is on resize and bunch of different things available here. As promised, I will show you a small TUI app that I have created. For that, I'll say Bun dev, and you will see very interesting thing. On the top we have some statuses, on the middle part where the assistant will write its answer. On the footer side we have input box where user will write something and some statuses. So when I say hi here, you will see the assistant will stream the information here. When I press slash, it will show me the different commands available, and for example if I go to models, it will render the models available, and I can choose another model. And when I do that, you will see that the UI changes here and there, and I can ask it what can you do for me, and it will stream the information here. I think this is it from my side for this part of the video. I hope you have gained some knowledge out of this video. If you like the work I put on my YouTube channel, consider subscribing to my channel. That helps. I appreciate you watching till the end. Enjoy the life, feel the music. Peace.